It all started with a single knock on the door. Soft at first, almost hesitant, but when Sarah ignored it, it knocked again, louder, the kind of knock that makes your heart skip. And that was the moment she realized she was completely alone in the house. Sarah had been looking forward to a quiet weekend. After a brutal week at work, she finally had the house to herself. A storm raged outside, wind howling through the trees, but inside it was warm and cozy. She curled up on the couch with her favorite blanket, a cup of tea in hand, and her favorite true crime show on TV. Then came the knock. At first, she thought it was the storm playing tricks on her. She glanced at the clock, 11:37 p.m. Too late for visitors. She ignored it, but it came again. This time it was deliberate. Curiosity got the better of her. She hesitantly approached the door, each step feeling heavier than the last. She peeked through the peephole. Nothing, just the dark, rain-slicked porch. "Hello," she called out, her voice trembling. No answer. She checked her phone. No missed calls, no messages. Then the knock came again, but this time it came from the back door. Her heart raced as she turned toward the kitchen. The back door had no peephole, just a small frosted window. She crept closer, her breath fogging the air. "Who's there?" she asked, louder this time. Silence. And then the knock came from the living room window. Sarah froze. This wasn't possible. Whoever or whatever it was had to be playing games. She grabbed her phone to call for help, but realized the battery was dead. A shadow flickered across the window. She backed away, whispering to herself, "It's just the wind. It's just the wind." But deep down, she knew it wasn't. The knocks became erratic. Door, window, walls, an inhuman rhythm that surrounded her. Suddenly, all went silent. She turned to the front door where a voice whispered, "Let me in." Her hands trembled as she clutched the doorknob, unsure if she should open it or lock herself in. The voice came again, louder this time, sounding like her mother. "Sarah, it's me. Let me in." But her mother had been dead for years. Tears streamed down Sarah's face as she backed away from the door. She screamed, "Leave me alone!" The lights flickered and the room plunged into darkness. When they came back on, the knocks stopped. The house was silent except for Sarah's ragged breathing. She slowly crept to the door, hoping whatever it was had gone. But as she peered through the peephole one last time, a pale, grinning face stared back at her. Sarah's scream was swallowed by the storm. The next morning, her neighbors found her front door ajar, the house empty. All that remained was her phone on the living room floor, the last message she tried to send unfinished. "Don't open the door." Did this story give you chills? What would you have done in Sarah's place? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Nightmare Chronicles, and turn on notifications for more terrifying tales. Sweet dreams. If you can sleep tonight,